We have a cauliflower. First one of the year. We just picked a worm off of it. There's a little bit of worm damage around, but he is starting to head, so I'm about to pull these leaves over and put a rubber band around them. Alright, got him all covered up. You can make his little cauliflower head in there. And over here on this side of the garden, I'm about to pick this huge head of broccoli. Find him. There's a nice one, but that's not the one. Look at this big daddy. Look how huge and beautiful. Gorgeous. My hands are big and it's just huge. It's beautiful. I'm gonna pick him and we're gonna have him for supper. Alright, change of plans. We are going to save the broccoli until tomorrow. I'll show picking it. And tonight we're going to pick a cabbage and I'm going to make some homemade coleslaw. So, pick this guy. And I'll get him cleaned up, pick him and get him cleaned up and show him to you and do a weigh-in. Okay, so I gave the outer leaves to the girls and then cleaned this up down to the head, to the core. It looks beautiful. I'm going to go weigh her in. So this head of Hilton cabbage weighs 0.55 pounds. 0.55 pounds for one head of the Hilton cabbage. Okay, I'm out in the garden this morning. I'm about to pick these Oregon sugar pods, and they are still doing great. They are hanging with peas. Big, long, pretty ones. Look at this little nest of them up here. So I'm about to pick these and I will come back in just a minute and show you what I got and then do a weigh-in. But we are so pleased with these this year. They are all over. Big, healthy, pretty. And the plants still seem to be going. Don't show any sign of slowing down. So hopefully we'll be eating these for a while. This is the harvest of the Oregon sugar pods this morning, and they are beautiful. I'll go in and weigh them in just a minute, but this is the most we've gotten all year. They're gorgeous. Now I'm going into the squash. This will be our first picking of these yellow straight neck this year, and there's some that are looking gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy. I'm going to go ahead and start picking just to kind of prompt the plants to go ahead and start making some more. See what else is in here. Go ahead and get this guy. Here's a double. I'm going to go ahead and pick him. He doesn't want to come off. I'm going to go get the knife for him. Here's a pretty one. So I'm going to go through and pick all these beautiful squash and come back and show you what we got. Alright, got a pretty nice little harvest of squash for the first one of the year. Really, really pretty. And I'll go in and weigh these in just a minute. Alright, waited for a good while to get these broccoli as big as we can get them, but today's the day. I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy. I don't think I can get him with one hand. I'll just go ahead. Maybe I can pop him off. Yep, never mind. Got him. Pretty nice, but there's a huge, gorgeous head on the other side of the garden I'm about to go pick now. This is the one I've been waiting on. It's big and beautiful, and I think today's finally the day. I'm going to go ahead and take him. It's still firm, but it's starting to just barely loosen up. So today's the day I'm going to get him, and I'm going to turn the camera off and cut him with a knife because the stem's so thick, or the stalk's so thick. I'll come back and show him to you. I'm about to get in here. Not all of these green beans need picking, but this section of the row from about this post down, we planted first, and this second half of the row didn't come up well, so we had to replant. So these are much older, and they have beans that are ready to pick. And I don't want them to get too big waiting on the others to get ready. So some really pretty nice beans on here. So I'm going to pick this little section of row and I'll come back and show you how many we got. Got a little bitty pretty harvest of green beans, and there's a lot more hanging on here. They're just not big enough yet, so we should have a good harvest later, but enough for a little taste today. These are our Oregon sugar pods, and this container weighs 0.76, so this is 2.29 pounds of the Oregon sugar pods. 2.29. Okay, this is our broccoli, and we got 1.13 pounds of broccoli. These are our green beans, and we got 0.55 pounds of green beans. Asparagus, 0.37. And yellow straight neck squash, we got 3.66 pounds of yellow straight neck squash. Okay, so the harvest for today, we got 2.29 pounds of the Oregon sugar pods, 1.13 pounds of broccoli, 0.55 pounds of green beans, 0.37 pounds of asparagus, and 3.66 pounds of yellow squash. And that's today's harvest, and half of it's going to be today's lunch. Thanks for watching.